State Cabinet condemns high-handedness of central security forces towards civilians during a scuffle that broke out in Palel yesterday and resolves to apprise the matter to centre. All India Youth Federation General Secretary Thirumalai Raman says BJP-led central and state governments should take full responsibility of Manipur unrest. Welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Today's State Cabinet meeting held in Imphal condemns high-handedness of central security forces towards civilians during a scuffle that broke out in Palel yesterday and resolves to apprise the matter to the centre. During the meeting, State Cabinet members deliberated on appropriate action to be taken against state and central forces if they continue to manhandle civilians. The Cabinet meeting, which began at 11 a.m., discussed 30 different agendas. Later in the day, after the Cabinet meeting, Health Minister and spokesperson of Manipur government, Dr. Sapam Ranjan, briefed media at his residence in Lumphel. Dr. S. Ranjan said the Cabinet meeting resolved on measures to immediate lifting of the blockade on national highways. He said the Cabinet also decided to construct new houses under permanent housing scheme and resettlement at respective native places of displaced victims whose houses have been torched or destroyed in the violence. He informed that as per police report, altogether 4,806 houses and properties were set ablaze and destroyed in the violence. Minister Ranjan added that 1,000 houses will be constructed for the first phase, and under the permanent housing scheme, owners of Pakka houses will be given 10 lakh rupees each. 7 lakh rupees each will be compensated to those who own semi-Pakka houses and 5 lakh rupees each to those displaced victims who had owned Kacha houses. The minister informed that the compensation amount will be given in phases.
Central Security Forces Karana Yamna Akan Mamawong the civilians the Toroy the Wamawong Chathaki to cabinet na Yamna Akan Mamawong the condemned Toki Narang Toki Batodok to Nasigi cabinet Mipum the Nazo Yamna Nungay Taba Ama Puntoki Sigi Matang Zida Central Government azo apprise Taunana Bidamaktakwe Wareblogi Aduga Kwegi State Security Forces Amazon Central Forces Manipur da Lokatpa Security da within rules Taunana Bidamaktakwe Cabinet na Kupna Nainaraga Sigidamaktakwe appropriate actions logani Hadanakwe Cabinet and Nainagi.
Speaking further, Dr. Sapam Ranjan said the State Cabinet has also given approval to establish a Directorate of Medical Education under the Health Department to enhance medical education in the state. The meeting further agreed on cutting down the annual fee for MBBS course at Caesar Academy of Health Sciences to 4 lakh rupees and to upgrade the Lakamai Village Primary Health Center in Senapati District to Community Health Center. Dr. S. Ranjan further informed that the Cabinet gave approval for the recruitment of 436 assistant professors under MPSC and also to give one-time relaxation promotion for those MCS officers who were left out in 2014. He added that the State Cabinet also resolved to appoint archery player Pounam Lili Chanu as ASI in State Police. Cabinet also decided to further extend disturbed area status for another 6 months, those places of Manipur where the status has been already tagged from before. Regarding rising dengue cases in the state, Health Minister said the Health Department has been carrying out dengue awareness programs and sought support from the public in keeping dengue at bay.
The Manipur Compensation Scheme for Women Victims / Survivors of Sexual Assault / Other Crimes 2023 recommended by the Manipur State Legal Services Authority matungina magi funds adugi kanodo compensation scheme amagi damakta transport department tegi ngasi cabinet nasina koi ayaba pigre veterinary department ki recruitment test ama 31/10/21 amasung 11/12/2021 amasung 12/12/2021 162 regular amasung 295 contractual posts of lower grade and grade 4 gi kaubagi adugi recruitment rules ama akoigi cabinet na ayaba piraga maram mai rules kitang flex ohelaga director gi post se because MPSC da koina recommend tawraga moina dum asigi as per the recommendation of the cabinet asigi relaxation gi ayaba so pigre.
Members and volunteers of Yelhomi Kanbalup, Wabagai, Hyanglam, Kairak, Khoidum took out protest demonstrations at Hyanglam, Wabagai, Lamkai, Kaitel today, condemning the Assam Rifles for their excessive actions upon civilians during yesterday's scuffle in Palel, which has left 2 dead and several others injured. Protesters demanded CBI investigation into the Palel incident, which led to the death of 2 persons and injured several others in scuffle with Assam Rifles. Uripo Apunbalup also condemns the incident. Press note from Kuki NP Manipur condemns the incident of gunfight near Palel and says security situation in Manipur can improve only when Kuki people get separate administrations. Kuki NP Manipur issued by Principal Chief Conservator of Forest SS Chabra, the Forest Department clarifies that no reserve or protected forest has been declared during the tenure of the current government, and so the claim by the EGI team that the declarations of new reserve forest and protected forest in the hills by the NBRN-led government, cancellation of land ownership documents in these areas, and eviction drive led to confrontation between the state authorities and the Kuki community is without any basis. The clarification added that there are 37 reserve forests and 23 protected forests in the state. Out of 37 reserve forests, 21 reserve forests were notified by the Manipur State Darbar from August 4, 1913 to August 7, 1946, and 1 by the State Council on April 22, 1948, 8 by the Chief Commissioner from August 1, 1951 to September 13, 1971, and the remaining 7 by the state government from February 2, 1972 to January 1, 1990. Out of the 23 protected forests, 17 protected forests are notified by the chief are 984 square kilometers and 4,171 square kilometers respectively, which account for only 4.4% and 18.6% of the geographical area of Manipur. The Forest Department says the allegations that Kukis were singled out was a blatant lie, and as many people from other communities who have been living illegally in reserve and protected forest had been removed too. From October 2015 to April 2023, the Forest Department has removed 413 encroaches from reserve and protected forests across the state, 143 Maitais, 137 Maitai Pangals, 59 Kukis, including 21 unoccupied huts in Kanglatombi, Kangpokpi Reserve Forest, 38 Nagas and 36 Nepalis. All India Youth Federation AIYF General Secretary Thirumalai Raman says BJP-led central and state governments should take full responsibility of Manipur unrest which has persisted for over 4 months. AIYF and All India Students Federation AISF also demand government to initiate talks with bot-wearing communities to bring a solution at the earliest. Addressing the media at Irawat Bhavan in Imphal today, Thirumalai Raman maintained that Manipur was a peaceful state 4 months ago, but before the communal violence broke out, but at present people in the state are ongoing crisis. The AIYF leader Thirumalai Raman expressed belief that 70 to 80% solutions will be brought to Manipur crisis when the government provides adequate basic needs and means of livelihood to those who
is not Indian government. He is able to bring peace and normal life and development to the Manipur. So we demand the union government should act upon the problem and look into the matter and must act upon to bring peace and normalcy in Manipur.
Shiva Sena Manipur Pradesh President M. Tombi warns that students in Manipur might take up arms to revolt if government and stakeholders fail to hold talks for peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest. He also stresses that Kuki militants under suspension of operations should abide by ground rules to stop the ongoing Manipur violence, else government should abrogate the Sioux Pact. Briefing media at Shiva Sena Bhavan in Imphal today, Tombi said Shiva Sena MPs will draw the attention of House towards abrogation of Sioux Pact in the upcoming Parliament special sessions. He said the party will soon submit memorandum to the President, Prime Minister and Union Home Minister regarding the same. Tombi condemned the alleged high-handedness of Assam Rifles upon civilians during the scuffle at Palel yesterday. He made it clear that the Assam Rifles should not try breaking peaceful coexistence in Manipur. Tombi, along with Shiva Sena Manipur Pradesh workers, offered floral tribute to the photo of former Shiva Sena Bishnupur District President Let Maisnam Ibomcha and observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul.
Migi yum mai tharaga mi mayam singnu no moina kaptana halaga tathuoga migi lamdu moina lawne sibo sigi formulation sibo cookie da kana advice to buno yam ikai dingai ne basi Bangladesh su tawri bu jing moina Assam da su ne moina tawri aduga India government da su sima ngasi bo manung da moina National Highway Protection Force thambi deba National Highway bese jibu punam ki right leba ban blockade to wi aba lambi na teba mapa mapu gi lamban lawham na teba se Assam da gi district masa khaiduoga Nagaland Gumba, Meghalaya Gumba, Tripura Gumba, Mizoram Gumba, Lamkhai, India government yalaga investigation.
Yesterday's Palel attack on the eve of G20 summit as an attempt to malign Manipur, including Prime Minister, was an attempt to tarnish the image of the state. He appealed to stop any efforts to gain political mileage amid the search for solution to the prevailing crisis in the state.
Public curfew hamba simaram chana thambiba ama toiba punjinaba wakhalonda leiriba CSO mayam pullaga tawbiu curfew horokhiba epicenter se koi yamna koi hakchina logje karai dagi horokpano lebaki asuk yamna kaliba issue sida politicalize tawbiganu politicalize tawraga sponsor tawraga irang sakhanbagi thabi saknaiba prime minister president mayam lakpa matam sida khoigi political party khragi khujin thorang dagi India bu mai chopnaba maitai mayam bu chendanaba maitai mayam bu aranba tahanaba mawongda da changjalakpa khongjang se
Manipur today thronged the residents of Kairao MLA Laurembam Rameshwar Maitai at Kiamgai demanding a written statement in support of holding an youths continue to gather at the MLA's residence demanding a written statement. Speaking on the sidelines, one of the members said no substantial efforts have been made to bring an end to the violence, which has lasted more than 4 months. He added that MLA's ministers and chief minister have been only talking without any actions. He said MLA Rameshwar Maitai has given a positive response, but what youth of Manipur want is a written statement. He urged other 37 Maitai MLAs to keep their written statement ready.
Irai chagi oina 37 lady moisu akhoida support tawbiu written statement oina thambiramu aduduga akhoina hangjaba lakpa matamda kaka hoi adagi nini hoi mayamna akhoibu nungsibiduna support tawraga yam lemna akhoisu lemna laksage lemna adum pibirau adugi matung tarakpa kaka hoi nini hoi akhoina haibase tawbi taraga di akhoisu as a youth akhoi leader kanamta leibanati as a youth of the Manipur we will support you till our death akhoigi pandam se assembly je athuba matamda phambiraga Manipur da chaiba maise si yam thuna muthat pinaba si khatane akhoina haijaba Manipur gi issue sung discuss sung taw tawdana parliament phamba assembly phamba loisangibududi as a youth akhoyam thina nungaitreba kaka hoini ne hoi MLA minister mayam sir madam noi mayam na akhoibu support tawbiu.
Organizing Committee of People's Convention OCPC appeals to all CSOs in Manipur to participate in their upcoming People's Convention on September 16. Briefing media at Kwakaitel Thiamlai Kai today, committee convener L. Binod Kumar said 35 CSOs of the state decided to merge during a
People's Assembly amakawa haiduna ekoi lepnaki hariba People's Assembly kawjaba ase masilista ekoi na thamjariba target ase Manipur ki tampak te leiba laikai ama phawba chithadana laikai khuding maki mot lowa haibo wafum ase akoina mot ase laujeraga hariba akoi ki People's Assembly asi wari ase Manipur sarkar amasung India sarkar da hariba wari ase piba haiduna ekoi amata oina yanaki.
Pravish Chanam was fondly remembered by his family and friends today on his 6th death anniversary. 22-year-old Pravish from Manipur, who had come to Greater Noida in Uttar Pradesh to attend a music concert, was found dead in a mysterious circumstance on September 9, 2017. 4 days later, the local police cremated his body as unclaimed. After autopsy without waiting for his family, although a missing complaint filed by his elder brother was already then on record. The murder case was transferred to the CBI after widespread public outcry seeking proper investigation in the case. People action will be revealed one day. Jugindro said they will continue to fight for the truth. While taking part in a memorial event, Poirei Leimarol Meirapaibi Apunba Manipur President Longzam Memchobi said the CBI and the NIA, two highly efficient agencies, seem to have lost its acumen in Manipur.
CBI na thigalagadi justice porakani haibaduni ngairise adubu sahi taru phara phawda hojiksi karigumba progress irei leitaba adigi highly satisfied oide haibai maruina mainland India na aikhoida yengiba mieng north eastern people mostly ado yengiba mieng sisu koi state mother li oiba podama dongna yamna usit thoidaba even missing report pina bho poloi thokiba isi dead body du pira di kaigumba khara di phangani hadra moi huralalanda poloi thokiba ne achumba justice porakti bho di ai fight togini
missing report pira kar bhaida poloi thoki bano aduga CBI je khwaide awang makai lone hare adugu Manipur
We bring you news on the 18th G20 Leaders Summit under Indian presidency, which began today. So keep watching Impact News.
Manipur gi ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI BABINA specialty hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theater ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari side effect hantaba Manipur gi ahanba Lineage Halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada seasonaba
free dental consultation pangthok cheragani
equipped with cutting edge facilities and guided by industry experts. We nurture your potential. Our students are recognized worldwide for their skills and professionalism. For admission, call us at 0385 2422 115 or 690 935 8685 or visit us at Hotel Imphal by the Classic, 3rd floor North AOC, Imphal West, Manipur.
Admission open. Prime Coaching Institution Changangai Uchekon class 11 and 12 science ki coaching lagdaba September taramathui dagi huzeragani. Haidba institution asi tongan ba institution singdagi ningthizena train tawraba amade experience leiraba oza singna takpi tambigani. Amade ningthina semjin sajilaba tongan ba ka singda bathroom toilet yauraba boys hostel ki khudong sabasu phangligani. Comet Harvard amasung Massey School singa yamna naknaba bafam amasu oiri.
Koi sanupina ne BSc nursing tamning haibdo yari bokta leiba Universal College of Nursing haidana ama leire ne State Bank of India degi education loan lorga tamba yai haine
Singbadu dani ne
singbadu su mana tamba lor kana mana thabaka torokanda magi thagi tolop tu degi thagi inkhala su yai haine
akhoi gi hostel makhoi gi practical na karai da tawdoriba
hostel su ne nupa nupi tongan thambada natana ne infrastructure ga ji phajak ra jani practical su kaim wani ngai leitre rims ta thani haine
last date
tu
The two-day summit sees participation of US President Joe Biden, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, Prime Minister of Canada Justin Trudeau, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Italy Giorgia Meloni, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, Egypt President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, Premier of China Li Qiang, Russia Foreign Affairs Minister Sergei Lavrov, among others. Several issues ranging from food and energy security to clean energy transition and climate change are expected to be deliberated at length by the world's leading economies during this global event. India is leveraging its G20 presidency to establish itself as a global powerhouse, advocating for the hopes and aspirations of many developing nations. The key priorities for India's G20 presidency include sustainable development goals and climate actions. A press note released by the Peace Committee Wankai Kendra informed that the committee held an emergency meeting and decided that no one would be allowed to occupy the vacant houses and plots of cookies within Wankai constituency such as New Lumberland, Dewlaland, Kekri Villa, Jomi Villa, Chasad Avenue, and also warned those who are occupying vacant cookie houses to leave within 3 days. The indigenous Liangmai Naga community, ILNC, says majority of Kukis are living in Naga's ancestral land and they have been availing their basic amenities from the Naga areas with any hassle from Nagas till date. However, in spite of the good Samaritan approach extended by the Nagas, the Kukis are indulging in rampant extortion and physical harassment on indigenous Liangmai Naga travelers by imposing forceful illegal tax along the NH2 and Imphal Tamenglong IT Road in Kangpokpi areas. Press note from ILNC highlights the recent attack on a Liangmai Naga man allegedly by cadres of Kuki Revolutionary Army and warns against any kind of extortion, physical assault and harassment to any Nagas in future. ILNC also questions centre and state government on the free movement and widespread illegal and criminal activities of Kuki militants under SU along IT Road, Kangpokpi, and appeal to act on these elements at the earliest. United Protection Committee Nambol has been agitating since August 13, demanding peaceful resolution to the crisis in Manipur. The ongoing agitation at Nambol Bazaar temporary market shed has crossed 28 days today. In continuation of the protest, Lorembam Apunba Mayra Paibi stays sit-in from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. today. Iro Maizrao Mayra carried out sit-in from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. Lorembam Apunba Mayra Paibi resumed the sit-in from 5 p.m. and will continue till 10 p.m. On the other hand, Kongkham Mayay and Mamang Mayra Paibi started stays agitation starting from 5 p.m. at Nambol Tribal Market. The sit-in will be held till 10 p.m. tonight, and Nambol Awang Laikai Mayra Paibi will take over the shift from 10 p.m. tonight till 5 a.m. tomorrow. Irom Pukri Mapal Mayra Paibi Loop members appreciate RPI Athawale National Secretary Maheshwar Taunawzam for his ongoing efforts in conveying the truth behind Manipur violence on various platforms in New Delhi. They also condemned the Assam Rifles for serving legal notice to Maheshwar and for Drivers from Nambol Area School Student Transporters Union Bethel School today provided financial help to United Protection Committee Nambol. Union members handed over the financial help to committee convener R.K. Ranjan in the presence of Union Secretary C.H. Biren Kumar, Treasurer G. Joy Kumar Sharma and other members on the sidelines of a relay protest meet by local Mayra Paibi women at Nambol Bazaar temporary market shed. 71 Nganu Thangong, written by E.S. Sundar, and Aman Bahi, written by Kaitelakpam London, were released today. Fiction and Poetry Club organized a book releasing event at Manipur Press Club in Imphal. Dean School of MU Professor Nahakpam Aruna, Fiction and Poetry Club President Dr. H. Budhi Chandra, Sahitya Academy awardee Khetri Biren and Waiton GP Pradhan P. Surabala graced the event. Sahitya Academy Translation Prize winner Salam Tomba and Associate Professor of Manipur University Dr. Chirom Rasketan spoke on the books. A free health camp for health checkup on inmates. Free medicines were also distributed to inmates during the camp. Meanwhile, authority of the relief camp appealed to relevant authorities to provide needful medicines for inmates who are suffering from lifelong ailments.
chronic oirapa haigadra natraga buchi chukpa chaga do hida kumba sidi koi phang oirapa gi sung moi sing se sichu kitang loina birakna ba mathang di lakpa matamda yaubirakna ba na ini singjari.
In Morocco, death toll from a 6.8 magnitude earthquake has risen to at least 632 people, while at least 329 have been injured. The death toll is most likely to rise further as per reports. Of those injured, 51 are said to be in critical conditions. The powerful earthquake that struck at central part of the country late on Friday also damaged the Red Walls, a UNESCO World Heritage Site among other structures. Now the sports news. Manipur wins runners-up title in the Interstate Interzonal Junior Boys Championship under the aegis of Badminton Associations of India, organized by Karnataka in 21-19 and 21-17. Bodybuilding Association Secretary Y. Sunanta, along with other important members of the association, took part in warmly receiving the players. In the championship held in Nepal's Kathmandu from September 1 to 7, player of All Manipur Bodybuilding Association Warsim Chesam clinched a bronze medal. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. State Cabinet condemns high-handedness of India for spreading misinformation and tarnishing department's reputation. And 6 years after the tragic death of Pravish Chanam in Noida, family still awaits justice. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purvashram de koi kwai gi irak tin biramba Shri Samurai